What kind of person blends out-of-the-box creativity, ruthless logic, and innovative thinking into one unforgettable personality type? If you're guessing an ENTP, you're absolutely right. These individuals are the ultimate idea generators and some of the most cunning devil's advocates you'll ever meet. They have a restless energy to explore a multitude of possibilities and a desire to seek out potential in some of the most unexpected places. These types are indeed a fascinating breed, but there are certain facts about them that are less talked about in type communities. Let's take a look at some fascinating fun facts about ENTPs. 1. ENTPs use transcontextual thinking. ENTPs show a brain pattern where the neocortex is active all over, and each region is high amplitude and out of sync with all the other regions. When ENTPs use this process, they can channel observations from brain regions that other types wouldn't consider using. As Nardi says in his book, for most people, hearing the words dog and cat will evoke auditory regions like T3 and perhaps some visual or memory regions like O1 or C3. However, the NA types get busy using all regions to tap relationships across situations, perhaps suddenly imagining a story about two brothers, one of whom is faithful and sociable like a dog, while the other is independent and quiet like a cat. They might wonder about dog and cat writing styles too. This creative mental process allows ENTPs to come up with surprise insights and innovative ideas that other types would struggle to generate. 2. ENTPs use parietal brain region P4 more than any other type. ENTPs use brain region P4 more than any other type. This brain region is the site where we distinguish ourselves in space, generate strategic solutions, and use non-verbal reasoning. 3. ENTPs are often type A. ENTPs are overrepresented among those having type A behavior. Surprisingly, this trait lines up with neuroscience as well. ENTPs have very energy-intensive thinking that utilizes all neocortex regions regularly. As a result, they can come across as hyperactive, always thinking, always mentally in motion. It's harder for them to just chill than it can be for many other types. 4. ENTPs are usually optimists. ENTPs, along with ENFPs, had the highest level of coping resources of any of the types. They reported the lowest stress levels in relationship to children, intimate relationships, and health. They also reported very low levels of stress related to caring for aging parents, balancing home and work, and other. Because ENTPs are always ready to brainstorm, innovate, and find creative solutions, it makes sense that they would be optimistic. Even in trying situations, their brain is ready to strategize a new, innovative solution to the problem at hand. 5. ENTPs are creative. Okay, no surprises on this one. According to the MBTI manual, ENTPs rank highest on 2 out of 3 measures of creativity. This coincides with Dario Nardi's study on type and brain activity. He found that NA-dominant types rely heavily on brain regions that support imagination and creativity. 6. ENTPs would rather binge study than binge Netflix. ENTPs were overrepresented in taking classes, going to school, writing, appreciating art, playing sports, or playing with computers and video games. They ranked very low in watching TV 3 hours or more per day. 7. ENTPs can be highly artistic. A lot of people imagine that thinking types are more likely to be interested in technical, data-driven fields while artistic expression is more related to emotion and feeling. The truth is much less black and white than that. Many thinking types enjoy using art as a creative expression of their thoughts and ideas. ENTPs prefer the subject of art in school, and they also seek jobs that involve using artistic creativity. 9. They may argue, but it's rarely mean-spirited. While unhealthy ENTPs may enjoy trolling just for the fun of it, most ENTPs are truly energized by the mental sparring involved in a debate. They see so many sides to an argument that they feel a compulsion to call out individuals who are tied to one single view. They usually don't have an emotional investment in the argument, and they are rarely out to hurt anyone's feelings. Their main goal is usually to show an alternate side to an argument, or to get to the core truth of an issue. 10. They can have bouts of hypochondria. ENTPs who experience extreme amounts of stress may fall into the grip of their inferior function, introverted sensing, C. When this happens, they can become abnormally focused on bodily sensations and worry that they are suffering from a life-threatening illness. They can also develop tunnel vision and become obsessed with doing things by the book. This is extremely confusing for them because it is so contrary to how they normally behave.